Manchester United willing to launch a fresh over for a Barcelona Zapata report. Frenkie de Jong was one of the most talked about figures in the summer transfer window. The Barcelona midfielder was half leading with a move away from Camp Nou, with various top European clubs interested in surface. Manchester United in particular expressed the desire to sign the former at start as a part of Erik ten Hag's plans to rebuild the midfield setup. There also included the signing of Casemiro from Real Madrid. However, despite the best effort at an 85 million euros bid from Manchester United, De Jong ended up remaining at Camp Nou out of his own will. Although Barcelona were willing to cash in on the midfielder, the player refused to move on. But a recent report from Mundo Deportivo has offered an update on De Jong's future, suggesting that the Premier League giants are still attentive to the midfielder situation at Camp Nou. The report goes on to claim that Manchester United are even prepared to table a new bid for De Jong and are confident that they can still convince the player to join the ranks at Old Trafford, despite various rejections in the summer. Manchester United's renewed hopes of signing De Jong comes in the midst of the midfielder a mixed start to the season that saw him fall behind the likes of Pedri, Sergio Busquets, and Gavi at the pecking order. Although the Dutch international has established himself as a more prominent figure in Southeast setup recently, there is a belief that Barcelona will not shy away from offloading the play in an attempt to generate some merchandise revenue. Barca, after all, are in desperate need to freeing up funds and managing their inflated workforce. They are to sign a never play from the market. The sale of De Jong in that regard could go a long way in helping them restructure the club's financial situation.